Outside of the CISSP, what certs will lead you down the path of being an ISSE? What I typed in was Security Progression Chart 2022. This chart right here, I went over this like a week or so ago. This is a progression chart that shows you not only what levels of certs you can have here, but also where these certs sit, whether it's a software security cert or a security operations cert. Their question was, how can I be an ISSE using something other than the CISSP? Everybody knows CISSP, you get that, and those give you the keys to the castle, let you be an information system security engineer or whatever, right? But there's a couple of other certs here that you could get, like the CASP is one of those. So this is a good certification, and I've seen a lot of guys who were information system security engineers get this, have this one. Another one, CISA, is a highly respected certification. It's very popular. We're looking here for high level certifications, or at least professional level certifications. Another thing you're looking for is security and risk management type certifications. These ones right here, or security assessment. So a security engineer, they're not just doing documentation. They're sitting in on meetings that are going to determine the direction of a new system's boundaries. That means you have to know a lot about networking. You don't have to be able to change the routes on the Cisco, put in IP chains or reconfigure a router or anything like that. But you got to know enough to where you know if there's a certain vulnerability if they put this configuration versus this other configuration. We're talking about a person who's looking at the big picture. For that reason, these certifications here, security and risk management, like you have to have a very broad knowledge of security, and they're not going to look for somebody with a very little amount of experience. Usually, I mean, you could probably land a job like that, but it's going to be a little harder. So another certification would be C-Risk is another one. That's a good one. CAP, I would say CAP is good if you're only doing documentation stuff. Like if the organization just really needs to know NIST 800. They're on, like, let's say ISO 27001 or some Australian standard or something. They want to line themselves up to NIST 800, then yeah, CAP would be awesome for that. So yeah, those are the certifications that I would recommend for ISSE. There's a couple other ones on here that would be really good, but those are like probably the main ones you'd want to get if you're looking for an ISSE position.